theme music.
Afternoon show.
I gotta say, I really like our morning show theme song, and I love our afternoon theme song. They're two different worlds, and we created this incredible space in the Sunny TV Clubhouse. So, Sunny's, welcome. It is 3 o'clock. It is the show that is on in the afternoon. The cool kids know it as...
Afternoon Delight.
That's right. I'm here with my Sunny Honey Mel, and we're trying to balance the Facebook update, apparently, because if you're watching on your cell phone, my face will be larger than a pizza. It is, but pizza's scrumptious.
What kind of pizza?
I know, right? Probably pepperoni with these pores.
Stop.
But yeah, so they reformatted the way that we broadcast shows. We broadcast in something of a ratio of a 9:16. And now they have changed it into a square format. So if you're watching on your desktop at home, we're fine. But if you're watching on your cell phone, it might be a little bit warbly, drawbly, but you'll be okay. It's us. I mean, you've seen us before. Nothing new, nothing changed. But we do have a very special show for you today. We have Pop Culture Thunderdome Quiz with the theme of Madonna versus Cyndi Lauper.
Why are you doing this to me?
I love this. It's going to be a fun one. And then, of course, we have the Boat Drinks Meme It or Leave It today. I've got some, I've got some spicy ones today. Some spicy ones. Speaking of spicy, Addie's Reddit Rundown Report is coming in strong with a really interesting husband and wife dynamic there that we will get into. Then, Is This News? We'll be following Addie's Reddit Rundown. Mel sent over 3 news stories. Apparently, she's really passionate, very passionate about plastics and passionate about weddings and passionate about, somebody had died. Those are your teasers.
Someone
there.
got dead?
Someone had dead. Yeah, somebody had died. Well, speaking of died, you're basically going to die when you get your Hey Girl, Hey horoscopes day.
God.
Of course, we have Cancer and Sagittarius on deck, so buckle up, Buttercup. You don't know what's going to happen until the stars reveal the truth.
Oh, here we go.
Speaking of the truth, let's see. Can you get another perfect score today? This is iconic behavior.
Well, do we have Baby Thunderdome today?
We do.
Then yes, I can.
Yes, she can.
Well, technically, that's not true.
I love that. All right, well, let's go to this first question. Can you give us some pop culture Thunderdome? Madonna versus Cyndi Lauper.
Pop culture Thunderdome, living in the 80s.
Yeah. All right, first one. True or false? Madonna's first band was a punk band before she became a pop star.
True. False.
Or?
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mo can get an answer right.
We can't see both of us do the
But
fist
look
at
at
the same
you, how
time.
you did that, DJ Snack Pack. Look how perfect you were. That was actually pretty awesome. You went click, click. She's doing the click, click today.
The click, clicks.
It's all right. I like my own frame. It's very nice.
Oh my
here.
God, go. Read the damn question.
I look skinnier in my own frame. I like this. It's very,
Question.
very dashing. All right, first one. True or false? Madonna is a singer.
True.
All right, great job. So
Okay.
proud of you. Number 2, multiple guess. Cyndi Lauper's breakout hit, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, was originally written by her bandmate, or a cover song by a male artist, or written for a movie soundtrack, or improvised in the studio.
I think it's C, written for a movie soundtrack.
Okay. Oh, you want to go Baby Thunderdome?
No.
Number 3. Madonna was accepted into a prestigious dance program before pursuing music full time.
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Perfect. All right. Question number 2. Cyndi Lauper is known for acting in space movies, singing colorful pop songs, playing basketball, or cooking shows.
Pop songs, singing them.
Excellent. Excellent job. Close one.
This is a hard quiz today.
Well, don't screw up. Which artist turned down a major role in Hollywood film that later became iconic? Was it Madonna? Was it Cyndi Lauper? Was it both? Or was it neither?
Baby Thunderdome, please.
Okay. Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right.
Remix.
All right. Multiple guess. Oh, no. True or false? Like a Virgin is a Madonna song.
Yes.
True. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Next up. Cyndi Lauper, true or false? Cyndi Lauper once lost her voice completely before her career took off and had to relearn how to sing.
I'm going to say true.
Okay. Number 6. Madonna's famous Like a Virgin performance at the VMAs included A, a live snake, or B, a wedding dress, C, a choir, or D, a motorcycle entrance.
A wedding dress, B.
Okay, excellent. Number 7, Cyndi Lauper was the first female artist to have 4 top 5 hits from a debut album.
I think true.
Okay. She bop, a real
Yeah.
bop. Next up, which artist has a connection to professional wrestling? Is it Madonna? Is it Cyndi Lauper? Is it both, or is it neither?
It's Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz, so Mel can get an answer. Right.
Oh, I like a double right.
Ooh, yeah, that's that new remix.
Whoa.
Right. Let's see. Question number 5: true or false? Oh, no, wait. Question number 4. Excuse me. Cyndi Lauper is famous for wearing A, all black suits, B, colorful and fun outfits, C, football uniforms, or D, lab coats.
Colorful and fun outfits because she's so unusual.
Excellent job. Ding, ding. All right. Next up, Madonna originally moved to New York City with less than $50 in her pocket. True or false?
True.
Okay. And finally today, which artist has won a Tony Award?
Oh, Jesus.
Was it Madonna? Was it Cyndi Lauper? Was it both, or was it neither?
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz, so Mel can get an answer. Right. All right. Let's see. True or false? Both Madonna and Cyndi Lauper are from the 1980s music era.
True.
Correct. All right. How do you feel like you did? Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I did a lot of Baby Thunderdome.
You did a lot of Baby Thunderdome.
We'll
I
see. I think I did okay.
I'm feeling pretty confident for you. All right, let me get that answer key.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hey.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Good job.
That was nice. It cracked my back, too. It was good. All right. This first question, you said...
Baby Thunderdome.
And this was Madonna's first band, was a punk band before she became pop star.
It's true, actually.
It is true.
Okay.
Madonna started in a band called The Breakfast Club.
That's right.
That's right. Which had a punk and new wave influences before she pivoted to solo pop domination.
Lots of guitar.
Number 2 was Girls Just Want to Have Fun, was originally a cover of a male artist's song. Oh, that's the answer is B.
Oh.
What did you say?
I said C.
Okay, wrong. So it was written by Robert Hazard, and Lauper completely flipped the perspective into a feminist anthem. Oh, because he was probably saying, girls, they just want to have fun.
Anyway, Alexa, skip.
Interesting. All right, question number 3. What did you say?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's true.
So this was Madonna was accepted into a dance program? That is correct. She earned a dance scholarship to the University of Michigan before dropping everything to chase her dreams to New York City. So true. You would have been correct. Next up, Madonna turned down... oh, God's sakes, I just gave you the answer.
The answer's Madonna.
Right. Congratulations. What did you say?
I said Baby Thunderdome.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so Madonna. She reportedly passed on roles like Catwoman and others later that became iconic. Risky, but very Madonna. All right, this next question. Did Cyndi Lauper lose her voice?
I said true.
That is true. She damaged her vocal cords early on and had to retain her voice, which contributed to her unique sound. All right. The iconic VMAs performance included what?
Wedding dress.
Correct. She rolled around the stage, remember, in a wedding dress and basically invented controversial live performance culture. Number 7. First female artist to have 4 top 5 hits. Is this true or false, Cyndi Lauper?
I said true.
It is correct. Her debut album, She's So Unusual, made history and cemented her as a top pop powerhouse.
They saw her true colors.
All right, I know you went Baby Thunderdome on this next one. This is the Worldwide Wrestling Federation or whatever it's called.
I think it's Cyndi Lauper.
You are correct. Cyndi Lauper has a connection to a professional wrestling. She was heavily involved in the WWE in the 1980s and helped bring mainstream attention to wrestling culture. All right. This next one, Madonna, $50 less in her pocket, moved to New York City. That is always true, yes. She said that she arrived in New York City with $35 and a dream, and it turned out into a global empire. She was just eating popcorn, and she worked at Dunkin' Donuts.
I got free coffee.
All right. Who won the Tony Award?
I
You went
said
Baby Thunderdome.
If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's Madonna.
Wrong.
No, it's Cyndi Lauper.
It is Cyndi Lauper, and she went because yours truly got to see this on Broadway, actually off Broadway when it was before it moved. She won for composing Kinky Boots.
Oh, I love Kinky Boots.
God, I love that show.
I love Kinky Boots.
Honestly, that show, if you ever get to see that show, run, don't walk. It is insane, amazing.
I got a 90.
Hey, I'll take that.
I did pretty good.
That's an A with me and a capybara for free.
Stop.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It. The Boat Drinks Meme It or Leave It. This first one. Oh, you know grandmas say the darndest things.
Yes.
One time I went home crying because they called me fat at school.
I love this one.
My grandma said, I don't know why the hell you crying. You was fat before you went to school. Still to this day, I will never forget that. Honestly, my grandmother was the same way. Reality's in the obvious. She's going to just say it right there. Yeah. All right, next one. It's fine to eat a test grape in produce section, but if you take one bite of a rotisserie chicken, it's all, sir, you need to leave.
Yeah, what? Unfair.
When the schmecken beckons. Next up, welcome to Shermanator. Oh, if I could turn back time.
I got a gun in my hand.
Next up, wife was cleaning 12-year-old son's bedroom when she finds a serious bondage gear and fetish mask and asks her husband, what should we do? And the husband says, I'm no expert, but I wouldn't freaking spank him.
That is freaking beautiful.
Oh, I love that one. Next up, what are you doing? Posting my food in my Instagram.
Silly.
Next up, imagine hating me and I'm over here just Googling if seahorses know about land horses.
This is my life.
Next up, I was telling my sister that I've been going to the gym recently, and my nephew said, you should actually go inside when you get there. And I don't think I'll recover from that.
Fired. I can't.
Next up, technology has gone too far, man. My roommate is logged out of his light bulbs because he forgot his password.
I mean,
that is kind of true. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Next up, sir, do you want to deposit the whole $3? Lower your voice. Next up,
last one.
Buying cheese that says aged 84 months.
Okay.
Okay, then why can't it last another 2 weeks in my freaking fridge? Right?
You know what? That's true.
God, why is it aged for 84 years? It can't just last.
That's just true.
For 100. Let's go to Boat Drinks.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
It's the time for Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. All right. Best of Reddit updates. Mel.
What?
You ready?
I was born ready.
All right, good. I am at a loss as to what to do with my 54. He's a 54-year-old male, and his wife is 51. And I'm at a loss as to what to do with my wife's request.
Oh, definitely take it to the internet and let people have a say in your decisions.
Well, if you hear this story, you definitely need some
right,
advice.
let's go.
Okay. My wife and I have been married since 2001 and together since 1999.
My graduation song.
She is the most intelligent, thoughtful, caring, loyal person I know, and I have always thought of myself as fortunate to have met and married her. Right there. Perfect husband. It's beautiful. She is, even today, aesthetically beautiful, and men have told her this throughout our marriage. She has always shot them down. Earlier this year, she was diagnosed with uterine cancer stage 1 and had a full hysterectomy. I was never concerned about the cancer. It was diagnosed early, dealt with quickly, and she made a full recovery. I took time off work after her surgery, and all seemed to be going well. There were some, to be expected, emotional instances on her part, and although I'm not an emotional person, we dealt with them together. After her recovery, she was insistent that we start living life to the fullest and took a 10-day trip to Europe, followed by a trip to Belize.
Oh.
We also have a trip to the UK and Spain and Portugal scheduled for later this year.
Dang.
I'm fine with these things. Building memories and crossing that off our bucket list adventures is something that we like to do. I also understand that that these are a result of feeling fragile on her part. She also took up yoga, swimming, and a healthy cooking classes. I was fully on board until last week. Last week, she came home from work and she told me that she wanted a hall pass, a one-time opportunity for her to sleep with someone else besides me.
What?
She said that since her cancer diagnosis, her outlook on life has changed and she doesn't want to be handcuffed from doing things she wants to do.
What?
She explains that there is this guy at her work that she has always had some attraction to. He is leaving the company and she will never see him again, so this is the perfect opportunity to sleep with someone else.
I hope he launched the cooking utensil at her head.
She said that I could say no, of course, but that would be mad, that she would be mad disappointed at me for an intermediate amount of time, and that it would be confirmation of my male toxicity and insecurity.
Okay, quit making excuses and word saddling it to try to get your way.
Gaslighting. I don't
God.
consider myself to be toxic, and if for not wanting your wife of 20 years to have sex with somebody else makes me insecure, then I guess I'm insecure.
Girl, you're no Demi Moore, and this is not indecent proposal.
I told her that I appreciated her talking to me about
being
this.
honest, okay.
But approval via coercion is not approval. I also said that I don't appreciate her language in describing my as of yet unknown reaction to this very large issue that could affect the rest of our marriage or life.
Yeah.
I got up in the morning and she basically said that she was sorry for putting such a large decision solely on my shoulders, and that to help, she was taking the decision away from me.
What?
She booked a hotel near where her coworkers are having a party send-off for this guy and would spend the night there with him. And
She already made her decision. Why'd you even bring it up then? I'm mad.
She said, I would hope that I would be there when she got back. She would answer all of my questions I have about the night after it happened, but not before. She will not tell me who he is or anything about him because she knows me too well that I will dwell and obsess over him and that I would make it too real for me, which is pretty accurate. Her point of view is that the less I know, the better, which contradicts the offer to tell me anything I want to know after it happened. I think she knows I want to know or ask anything, or she simply just won't tell me. Part of me thinks at least she has been honest with me and has been through a lot since finding out she had cancer, so maybe I should just let it happen? I certainly have no concept of what she went through, so I can't dismiss how this affected her mental state or outlook on life. This guy is such a sweetheart. Part of me wants to put my foot down and say this is not going to happen and deal with those consequences when they happen. Her BFF called me callous for even suggesting that I won't let it happen because I have no idea what she went through. What a friend is that? It's hard to believe that she is okay with the possibility of throwing away 20 years of plus of marriage over some guy that she has no relationship with outside of work, and that I should just call her bluff. Maybe she thinks similarly that I won't throw away the marriage because of one encounter. I just don't know what to do. I empathize with her, and then an instant later I am angry with her. Part of me wants to know who this guy is. What does he look like? What has he got that is so enthralling to her? Is he just a safe option, or is he married? Does his wife know? Would I be callous asshole for saying no in this situation?
Absolutely
What
not.
can I do besides walking away?
I don't like this story.
I know.
I'm so mad right now.
She is totally using the cancer as
we
a crutch.
need the both camera. Why can't we use it?
I know, unfortunately.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is another thing I can't stand.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like people, when they say, I'm going to compare it to this. When they say, oh, I was drunk.
Yeah.
And I understand going through it. I mean, I've never been through a terminal illness personally myself.
True.
But I understand outlooks change. I did have a mini stroke 5 years ago, and it did change my perspective and outlook on quite a few things.
Mm-hmm.
However, sleeping with a rando from my job while I'm still happily married to my husband was not one of those things I contemplated. This guy's like the guy
This
from
guy's
yesterday,
a model husband.
He seems like a nice guy. The fact that he's even contemplating it, his wife is using her. I was sick. Da da da
Right.
da da. She's using it to her twisted advantage. And my problem with this is, you might have gone through a lot of stuff psychologically, being sick.
But so did he.
But caretakers go through just the same, if not more, in a different way.
yes.
However, you're using his kindness against him as a weapon, and you are using it to do whatever you want to do because you're a selfish bitch.
Yep. You ready
Camera
for
on you.
You ready for an update?
Oh my God.
You ready for an update? I know you love an update.
Yes,
All
go.
right, let's go
I
for an
hope
update.
he left her.
All
Threw
right.
all her shit in a pile and burned it like Angela Bassett.
God bless, right? Yes.
Like that match.
I received a ton of advice that I couldn't possibly respond to all of it. Yeah, God bless. I do appreciate the people that took the time to offer advice. It has been exhausting couple of days.
Yeah.
I was hoping that my opposition to her plans would give her pause, but unfortunately that did not happen.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I said I am a hard no, and I
Good.
am not sure how I feel about you if you go ahead with it.
Good for him. Be honest.
I was met once again with her saying, "This is for me. It will be a one-time thing. What can I say to help you deal with it? You'll get over it. We were meant to be regardless
You
of
get
the
over it.
situation." Yeah.
You'll get over
Yeah.
it. It's not like a steak that was overcooked.
I know.
Oh, this woman, I'm going to reach through these papers and slap her face.
I hear you loud and clear. Remarks
going, I'm
leading up
sorry.
to Saturday. No, you're good. She left Saturday to
I'm
meet,
fuming over here right now.
ostensibly to meet her coworkers, but in reality to screw the guy. I asked her to text me when she was leaving for the bar, and when she did, I asked her if she was really going through with this. After her response, I am not answering any more questions tonight. I will see you tomorrow.
Oh my God, I'm fuming. I am literally right now, my heart is racing and I am so mad right now.
I blocked my wife.
Yeah!
Then I did something either stupid or brilliant. Only you will be the decision maker on that.
Oh, come on, dude.
I went to the bar
Shit.
where the get-together was happening.
Oh my God,
well,
this guy's like an ogre.
not the bar,
Okay.
but a transit a bench across the street.
He looked like a homeless man.
I waited for a long time. It was running through my mind leading up to the event that I
God.
needed to know who this guy was. Maybe to compare myself against him to see what he had that I don't have.
Oh my God, he's probably not even good looking. He's probably fat, balding, all the things.
It was driving me crazy not knowing who he was
I'm
and
shaking.
what was so special about him that could ruin our marriage for. After what seemed like an eternity, a woman that I recognized from my wife's office left the bar and got a cab. Soon, other people started filing out, and a whole group came out. They were hugging a man and shaking his hand. I assumed that I had my guy.
Oh, shit.
I didn't see my wife and had a brief thought that maybe she called it all off. I unblocked her, and there were no messages. Everyone said their goodbyes and left. Dude was standing outside for a few minutes, and then my wife came out. She looked around, took his hand, and they started walking away together. Of all the emotions I went through, trepidation, sadness, anger, it was sort of disgust that really encapsulated this event for me. The guy was short, fat, and bald.
I called it.
You did. And all the things I cannot compete with. Ultimately, I felt like a pervert for watching from a distance. I followed until they got to the hotel and then turned around and went home.
Good for him.
I woke up Sunday morning and had to put a lock on the master bedroom door. I moved her things to the spare room and left a note asking for her to find other accommodations as quickly as possible. I visited another friend who was a lawyer, and he gave me some sage advice and a couple of recommendations for divorce attorneys and made the introductions. My wife had been calling me numerous times since around 11 or so. Once the blocked calls go to voicemail, I listened to the first couple but felt nothing but some satisfaction when she couldn't get through to me, and she was obviously becoming concerned.
Nah.
I didn't want to go home, but I left in such a hurry that I didn't plan an overnight properly.
Yeah.
I got home around 9 as per my buddy's advice, and I recorded the interaction.
Good for him.
I was halfway up the stairs when she came up to the family room asking what was going on. Could we talk?
Could we talk?
I thought we talked about this.
What's going on?
I just answered with, I'm not interested in discussing this tonight, and went to bed. After not getting a response from me through the door, she left me alone. I feel kind of like a child for not talking with her and just shutting the door on her, but I just really couldn't even look at her.
Yeah.
Monday, I got up ready for work. She was waiting for me and asked if we could discuss getting back to normal.
No.
I said, you have been doing all the talking for the both of us the last week. Why don't you continue? And left for work. I have an appointment with the attorneys my friend recommended for this week, and I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
Good for him.
Good for him!
You know what? I have to tell you this. He stood by her side through the sickness and health. He took his wedding vows very seriously.
Right.
He did the trips. He did all these things. And her thank you to him is, I'm going to sleep with my fat, bald coworker.
I like this comment here. This guy said, this is how his marriage was going to be from now on.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did. I do think he did the best thing. It was to get a divorce.
Yeah.
If his wife has a newfound sense to live her life,
Go.
that's good for her, I guess. But surviving a serious illness is definitely life-changing.
Yes.
But the Opie has every right to walk away from this.
Correct.
Instead of staying on a soon-to-be toxic marriage.
Because here's the thing. She wants to live her life. He also has a right to live his life.
Well, her casual
with respect.
Her
And
casual disregard for 20 years of a relationship is just shocking to me.
her disregard for a human being who cared about her is
like
shocking to
literally
me.
helped her through the fire of cancer and like literally just used him like a napkin. It was just
I'm so mad.
Listen, I'm not downplaying cancer. Cancer absolutely
No,
sucks.
we're not saying that.
But I think it has nothing to do with this story at this point. At this point, she was being extremely selfish. Absolutely. There's no better way to put it. And then you get like disregard other people's lives. I hate that.
so mad.
My first question to you is, I think we kind of already answered it, but I'm going to drive it home even more. When someone survives a major life event like cancer, do they have the right to completely redefine their life, even if it hurts people the closest to them?
No. You can redefine your life, but why do you have to do it in a way that hurts people that are closest to you?
Okay, case in point,
Yeah.
kind of went through this with my college BFF back in the day. She was a very larger than life woman. I'm going to tell you guys a story. She was over 300 pounds. Nobody would be her friend in college. Of course, I befriended her. We were great. We moved to New York City together. We literally had this whole dream. I was doing theater and spoken word poetry and, selling my artwork on the streets. And she was a big supporter, big advocate. She was amazing talent. And then she got the gastric bypass surgery.
She got skinny and everything changed. You weren't friends. You weren't cool anymore.
Everything changed. She realized that she was a lesbian. And I was
Okay.
like, well, not that bothers me. I'm sorry. And then people can drag me on this too. That bothers me because I didn't get a chance to choose in life. You know, I was
Right.
born, I was born this way.
Right.
And for her just to be so cavalier of just changing her sexuality, like it seems trendy for her. That's the way it was brought to me. You know
you're
what I
not
mean?
wrong.
So long story short, I mean, they were cutting scissors and I got cut out of the equation.
This
And
is dumb.
I was chopped liver on this. But what I'm trying to drive here is that she went through a major life change and
Mm-hmm.
completely did this 180 paradigm. And it really did. It cut me out of the picture completely. Not that we were like romantic or
But that's
sexually
what people
involved,
do.
but we were like bosom buddies.
You know what? I hope every day this woman looks at herself in the mirror from the story, from the Reddit report.
Well, even in my friend too.
and
yeah.
even in your friend.
Yeah.
And I realized I hope she has to look at herself every day and be like, I just made the biggest F up of my entire life. And I hope she looks at it every day and realizes that.
You know what bothers me too, and I think you'll agree with me on this, is that when people weaponize therapy language, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Are you kidding me? I cannot stand.
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's because I go through.
You're over triggering stimulations and all that. It's just like you're trying to sound smarter.
Like I learned at Epic, your triggers are not my responsibility.
Right, right.
Things trigger you, you learn how to deal with it. I'm sorry because I'm not going to walk on eggshells because you're triggered.
Right.
Go away. You got it. It's called life and you have to function in it.
So, 20 years of being together.
Are you talking about you and I?
No, I'm true. Okay, but no, in
In the story,
the
okay.
Reddit story, do people owe each other loyalty for after 20 years, or can they just change whenever they want?
No, I think I think the problem is people don't take vows seriously anymore, wedding vows, because you see stars get married and they get divorced. and
Right, right.
People will say, if I'm not happy, I'll just get divorced. You take a vow.
Yeah.
And I think that sanctity in marriage and the vows, I think, now I do realize sometimes there are situations that are unavoidable and you can't, I get all that.
Right.
But I think he took these vows seriously. She didn't. She thought she could get. Can I get a hall pass? That's the dumbest thing I've
That's
ever
the
heard.
dumbest. That's so stupid.
It makes me like grow. Like also, it's also skivats. It makes me all like I'm queasy.
So can I ask you this question?
Sure you can.
If the roles were reversed here, if it was the man versus the
Oh.
woman, would this have changed the story at all?
No,
I don't think so either, Mel. I don't think so
I
either.
would still be so pissed.
Me too. Yeah,
About this,
equally
because
pissed.
this, regardless if you're a man or a woman,
Mm-hmm.
this behavior is completely unacceptable. And I don't care what you went through in your life, but it is not okay to completely tear someone down and destroy a human who's had your back, supported you, took off of work, used paid time off of work to help you get better and through all your surgeries, and this is what the F you're gonna do.
Right.
Get out of here.
I mean,
Jump in a lake.
But the hall pass, because I hear couples joke about this constantly, like, oh, Harry Connick Jr. is my hall pass.
Yeah, but like that's a joke. Are you really gonna do it?
She's really
well,
serious
that's
about
her own
it.
fault. And this guy was no Harry Connick Jr. from what it sounds like.
It sounds like it, right? I mean, the desire for one last
No,
experience.
because with this situation, it's going to turn into
I think
another.
that's dangerous.
And another.
I think it's dangerous.
How do you not
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
know this person your wife just slept with doesn't have an STD?
Right. Right.
How do you know?
She said you'll get over it. That definitely.
Oh, when I saw, I don't know if I put the button to put the camera on me.
God
When you
bless
read
you.
that line, I was like,
Yeah.
raging.
Yeah.
This is like making me rage.
So I don't think that you can rebuild trust after something like this. So I think the divorce was the right answer on this.
And I admire how he stayed calm. He goes, you've been doing all the talking anyway. Why don't you keep talking? And he just left for work.
I just can't believe that she's blaming the trauma of the cancer that has completely
David,
changed. It's
people-
one thing to take trips.
No, people do that all the time because they have to pass blame on something else because they can't take accountability for their own behaviors.
Right.
And they won't take responsibility for their poor decision-making skills. I'm going to air quote that.
Right.
So they blame it on something else. It's because of this. And I'm sorry, your trauma, this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but you have a choice with your trauma. Either get help with it to deal with it, or you're going to be stuck in that position. At the end of the day, it comes down to choices.
Yeah.
If you want to be the kind of person that's going to let your trauma define you as a person, then you need to go live on an island by yourself because you're never going to be able to cope with the real world.
Yeah, because sometimes people use that as like that is
Sometimes.
that is their narrative.
90% of people that have trauma,
Yeah.
There's a 10% of people that have trauma that handle it the proper way and deal with it, but 90% of these people, this is my number, this is not a real statistic, and this is also my experiences. 90% of these people use it as a, what's the word, like a scapegoat or like a
gaslight
excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, this kind of stuff makes
It
me...
really, truly is something out there that is, it's
my
pretty,
God.
it's a
So
common
mad.
practice for the victim.
I'm like itching right now.
Like victim mentality. I
Yes.
know. Well, let's go to Panache and cool it off a little
Oh,
bit.
Lord.
Glad they got a divorce.
Every guest, every time since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
I know. How do you do that with someone? Wait, is camera both actually working?
I don't know what it...
Oh my God.
Can they, do we look normal, guys?
We look normal.
All right, we're gonna leave
Well, we're normal here in VMix land. Who knows what Facebook looks like? But let's keep it here for a second. All right.
We'll see.
Is this news? Mel sent over 3 news articles, and apparently this first article here, battery acid. She's a specialist on battery acid.
Yes.
Battery acid can make clean energy, according to Mel in this news report. I just want to make sure I understand this correctly. Scientists said, what if we take a car battery acid and make plastic waste and turn it into clean energy? Question mark. I'm sorry, that sounds less like a news story and more like the origin story of a supervillain or a startup that sells $18 smoothies. Like, who looked at a battery acid and said, yeah, this feels like the right solution there, Ernie, yeah. Apparently, researchers built a solar-powered reactor that takes some of the nastiest waste we have, old battery acid and hard-to-recycle plastics, and turns it into hydrogen fuel and new materials.
Yes.
Okay. So now
Oh.
instead of ruining the planet, our trash might actually power it. Wow.
Yes, because this is low-key revolutionary.
Okay.
First of all, we have 2 massive global
I
problems.
always wondered.
Plastic waste is out of freaking control.
Out of control.
And battery acid, it's toxic, like that wife from that Reddit report.
Right.
And difficult to deal with. Also, the wife from the Reddit report.
I will still on this.
And these scientists said, what if one problem can fix the other?
Yeah.
So, the system uses solar energy, solar power to break down plastics that are usually impossible to recycle,
Yeah.
like nylon and foam, and turns it into clean hydrogen fuel. And hydrogen fuel, that's a big deal, guys, because it's one of the cleanest energy sources we have.
Okay.
Only about 18% of global plastic actually gets recycled right now.
Oh.
So this isn't just a cool scientific moment, it's actually the change on how we deal with getting waste on a global scale.
Ah.
The system ran for over 260 hours straight without losing performance. So
Ah.
this may sound like a science experiment gone rogue, but it could actually be the future quietly showing up.
So we went from reduce, reuse, recycle to acid, plastic, and power. I like
Somewhere
this.
Capri Sun is about to become a Tesla.
That's funny. I actually love this story.
I think it's news.
Because I always wondered about the things that can't really break down. What do we do with them? What do we sit on? And I'm sorry, battery acid? This is the reason why I don't drink Coca-Cola.
Well, this is also the reason why, like, these e-cars with their batteries, those batteries don't recycle well, and they cost a lot to actually do it. They can stay in the earth for
Have
a
you
long,
ever
long time.
seen a battery leak?
I don't know.
I don't drink
Is
Coca-Cola.
that the battery? Is it where it comes, like, the foam stuff comes out?
Yes.
Oh,
So the reason why I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore is because
You need the paint off your
that
car.
friend that I was talking about in the Reddit report, our Jeep broke down one day and the battery was leaking. She took a can of Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola.
and poured it over the battery, and the acid literally dissipated and it went away. And I'm like, if I'm drinking that into my tummy, I can only imagine what it's doing to the inside. I stopped drinking soda.
I don't like soda.
I used to love
Now-
it.
now one-
I love a Diet Coke. Oh, God.
Now, once in a while, I'll be like, let me get a soda, and then I do. I take one sip and
And
I
you're
throw
like
it out.
over it. I know.
But, like, sometimes you want that carbonation silliness.
I
say
I love
news.
soda water. I'm a soda water fan. I
Once in a
love
while.
Liquid Death.
I think,
I
you know what I
literally
think
love
is?
it.
With soda, the carbonation, and it makes me burp, and then it makes me laugh.
I know, it's kind of fun. It's like bubbles. Yeah, but I think that's newsworthy. Not Mel's gas. I just think the article is awesome.
Yes.
All right. So what are you guys saying in comments? Next one, Ghosted but make it wedding trauma. Sonnies, I need everyone to sit down on this one because my blood pressure is already involved.
Here we
So
go.
the bride pours her whole heart into this wedding, not just any detail, her bouquet and a locket with her late mother's photo attached to it. Already emotional and sacred and already don't mess this up territory. She pays someone hundreds of dollars to freeze dry the bouquet so she can keep it forever. That's a normal thing that brides do.
Yeah.
And then poof, the business just disappears. No calls, no texts, no updates, just ghosted. I'm sorry, you didn't just ghost a customer. You ghosted a whole memory. Like, imagine trusting someone with one of the most meaningful items from your entire life and they hit you with, "Whose phone is this calling?"
Oh,
Tell us.
guys. All right. So it's not just about the flowers. It's about trust, grief, and emotional value versus legal value. But here's the part that really gets me, you guys. Legally, she could get her money back. Emotionally, the bouquet was priceless. So they took the bouquet that she wanted and then they...
What about the
then they
locket?
ghosted.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. So the law literally said we can refund your money, but not your heartbreak. This is also a huge conversation because it highlights a growing trend in the area.
Oh, you're
People
right.
are investing in preserving meaningful things, wedding bouquets, baby clothes, memorial places, venues to get married at, because they represent moments we can't recreate.
Mm-hmm.
And when that trust is broken, it hits differently. Plus, this woman isn't just being dramatic. Her mom passed away suddenly, and the bouquet was her way of having her there on her wedding day.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, this girl didn't just lose flowers, guys. She lost one of the last physical connections to her mom.
Yeah.
And thankfully, it did have a happy ending. She got the bouquet back,
Okay.
but now with a little bit of an emotional roller coaster.
So now I think it's newsworthy just because it's a full circle.
She did get it back.
But she did get it back. But I think, like you said, Mel, there even
my
locally
God.
we're going through it. I mean, we
One
talked
just
about.
popped up about in Daytona
In
Beach, a
Daytona
venue. The
Beach.
same thing just happened.
I don't like when people
Take advantage of
capitalize,
others.
take advantage, capitalize, pry, be a predator on a vulnerable, beautiful moment like a wedding.
Well, and at the end of the day, if your business is suffering, maybe you should revamp.
Or maybe don't spend the
Or
money. Don't
maybe-
spend the
Well,
deposits.
yes, or maybe don't book weddings.
Yeah, don't spend the deposit. Period.
There it
Just
is.
keep it there until the wedding is
I
finished.
thought, isn't it like an escrow account where you just don't? I don't know
who these
Anyway,
people, how
that's
they get,
news to
how
me.
they get opportunities is beyond me. All right, next one. Who gets the final say? The love or the law?
I gotta, let's
This
learn.
happens in St. Johns County, actually. We're talking about a man who passed away, and now his mother and estranged wife are in a full legal battle
Oh, this
over
happens more than you think, actually.
what happens to his body. Let me repeat that. Not money, not property. His actual remains. The mother says he wanted to be buried back home in New Jersey with the family. The estranged wife, she's moving forward with the cremation here in St. Augustine. Now, it's not just grief, it's lawsuits, courtrooms, and two people saying, I knew him better. Sonnies, I don't even know how to process this, so Mel, unpack this.
Okay, so it feels uncomfortable, but it's absolutely news because this does happen more often than you think.
Okay?
People never talk about it until it's too late. So here's the truth. In most cases, spouses have legal rights to decide what happens to someone's remains.
Okay.
Even if the relationship was strained, even if the family disagrees, and even if emotions are running high.
Okay.
The law does not operate on feelings, you guys. It operates on hierarchy.
Yeah, true.
And here's where it gets complicated. Because what if the mother knows his wish is better? What if he did want to be buried? What if no one put it in writing?
That's the real issue.
That's the
Yeah.
real issue here. This story is not just about one family. It's about all of us avoiding these conversations because if your wishes aren't documented, you're leaving your legacy up to interpretation.
Right.
And interpretation can turn into conflict real fast. Let me tell you something.
Get a will.
Get a will, but also too, like I had a boss one time that said, if you didn't document it, it did not happen. From that point on in my life, I learned to document everything. I have receipt upon receipt upon receipt upon email. I have a folder.
And I have a will. I actually took
I don't
the
have a
lead.
will yet.
I was proud of myself to do this. I had
Yeah.
to swallow the bullet on the price tag on this one, but I had to do it because I was afraid because I don't have kids to leave my house to. Of course, I have my niece or whatever, but the state of Florida could just take my estate.
Oh yeah.
and auction it off.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
if I didn't have it in writing on how I wanted my
I need
estate.
to do mine. Jim and I need to do one.
My estate, I've got a great lawyer, estate divvied out. So I think this is interesting because I really do think it's a hot topic and people really do need to
And your
know.
families get
Have an
messy.
idea what you want that future to look. Yes, it's dark, but we can handle dark things because we're sunnies. We can bring the light. But find out how you want your estate or you want your prized possessions divvied out. Have a great executor, and it doesn't have to be family. I actually think that's a smart idea, is to not have a family member be the executor of your will. Have the lawyer do it. Have somebody that's a neutral, biased person, because then they're gonna hand it out to exactly how you wanted it. The land, yes.
The land. I don't know. I'll say it now. I don't want to be buried. Don't put me in the ground with the worms in the dirt.
Ugh, but I know when it's time. I better go to bin 39 for some wine.
Yeah.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's Hey Girl, Hey Horrible horoscopes. We got Saggies and Cappies on deck today. Not Capybara, Capricorn. All right, horoscope for Saggies. You don't move forward, you move away. Anything that asks you to stay becomes something you need to escape from. You call it freedom, but you always look like you're leaving. Prediction, you'll abandon something meaningful the moment it asks for depth. Action step, stay longer than you want to. Brutal truth, you're not searching, you're avoiding. Final warning, eventually there won't be anywhere left for you to run to.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not wrong. And I ran.
I ran so far away.
Flock of seagulls.
I love that song.
Me
All right.
too.
Capricorn, you don't achieve, you compensate. Every goal, every milestone stacked on top of something you don't want to feel.
Oh, true.
True. You admired your discipline, but no one sees the cost. Prediction, you'll accomplish something impressive and feel nothing. Action step, stop measuring your worth. Brutal truth, you don't fear failure. You fear being insignificant without success. Final warning, if you keep climbing, make sure there's something worth reaching at the top.
I mean, the stars were right on about Capricorn today.
Stars were good today. All right, booze. Well, that is a wrap on this Thirst Trap Thursday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly...
Oh, I hope that guy survived in the Reddit report.
Yeah, my God bless. Absolutely. Ooh.
Tomorrow, Asheen, the band's back together.
We'll see you guys back at 9 a.m. Of course, we have Inspo by Ashim. That'll be super exciting to talk about. Hit that share button, booze, and have a beautiful evening. Bye,
Bye,
Sonnies.
guys.
Share the show.
You got to share the show.
Share the show.
Hit that little
arrow. Share the show.
Just freaking do it.
At the Share the Show. Share the show.